Hey guys, what is going on? This is Bill from My Batter Half. Today we're going to take a look at my F-150 because it's been acting up a little bit lately. So we're going to take a look at it and see what is going on with it. Let's go. Alright, here it is, the infamous F-150. This truck is definitely not anything nice to look at. It's got some rust here and there, some dents. But my wife and I bought this specifically for a work truck. It's not a daily driver, and it probably never will be. It's just used for working around the yard and stuff like that. But we noticed that it was driving really rough the other day. When you put it in drive, the engine just shook like crazy, shimmied when you hit the gas pedal, and I knew that wasn't normal. It hadn't done that before. So I hooked my scanner up to it and it came up a P303, which is a cylinder 3 misfire. So let's take a look at this thing and see if we can figure it out. Alright, so this is the 5.4 Triton, and it's an 8-cylinder, of course. And the cylinders, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is a cylinder misfire number 3. So it's going to be number 3 right over here. So let's take a look at this coil pack and see what we got going on. Alright, so your coil packs, there's one right here. See me pointing at it. You've got 4 of these on each side of the engine, one for each spark plug. And we're gonna change the third one back on the passenger side. So that's actually, you can see it on the camera, I'm not sure. It's this one right here. Okay, there it is. That's the culprit right there. So to change that, we have to pull off, let's see, there is a connector right here that needs to come off. Get that off, and then there's a 7mm bolt holding this thing in. We'll take that off, then it should just come right out. Then we'll replace it with a new one, and hopefully that'll fix our problem. Alright, let's do this. So in the process of getting that connector off the coil pack, I noticed that this hose has come loose. From that right there, it means we have a vacuum leak. So I'm beginning to wonder if maybe that was the problem the whole time. Don't know, but we're going to replace the coil pack anyways because the code did come up with cylinder 3 misfire, so we'll just go ahead and take care of that. So I did get the connector off. You really can't see the coil pack back there because it's too dark. See if I can shed some light on the subject here. So the coil pack is located, get my hand out of the way, right there. And I did get the connector off the back. So all we have to do now is get a 7mm ratchet and loosen that bolt, and then we can get the coil pack out. And we'll also reconnect this hose as well once we get it back in. Alright, so we're going to get the bolt off of that coil pack. Alright, so here's the coil pack from the 3rd cylinder. And this thing right here, look at that. Thing just comes right apart. So we're going to replace it with the new coil pack. Alright, here's the new one. Here's the old one. We're going to go ahead and replace it with the new one and see if that fixes her problem. However, before I put the new coil pack on, I'm going to take an air gun and shoot it down in there into the cylinder and see if anything comes out. Let's try that next. Okay, here's my air gun. Alright, it's time to put in the new coil pack. Okay. Alright, I got it in. Now all I gotta do is put the bolt in and tighten her up. Okay, I got the bolt started. We'll get this thing tightened up. Alright, there we go. Alright, come on now. Alright. I will use the ratchet to do it the rest of the way. Alright, now we just put the connector back on. Oh, come on now. There we go. Alright, there it is. Alright, got it on. Alright. Now this hose right here that I mentioned that came off earlier, let's go ahead and reconnect that as well. And hopefully this will fix our problem. Alright, now that the new coil pack is put on and we've got that vacuum tube reconnected, the next step is going to be to erase the trouble code. So we'll do that next. Okay, so here's my scanner. This is just a very inexpensive little scanner. You can't diagnose with it or anything like that, but you can read the codes that come up when your check engine light comes on. And you can also erase the codes with it as well. So erase yes, erase done. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we'll pull this out. Alright, so hopefully that will fix our problem. Alright, so I drove it around the block and it drove nice and smooth, guys. So the coil pack did fix the problem. Also reconnecting that vacuum line also, I'm sure, helped as well. I had no idea that thing was even disconnected. So it probably was part of the problem also. So once again, guys, we have success. So if you enjoyed the video, Please subscribe to our channel, click the bell icon, give us a thumbs up. And as always, this is Bill signing off from my better half. Have a great day.